Listen to me, life has come at you fast. It's hit you harder than you ever thought possible. And nobody's give you a roadmap to success because there's no one-size-fits-all way to get it. But what I'm about to tell you is real, no fluff. These are the 12 brutal life lessons that nobody tells you, but you better learn them fast. 1. Life doesn't care about your dreams. You've got dreams, right? That's great, but let me tell you something, life doesn't give a damn about them. Dreams are like seeds that need constant care, work, and effort to grow into something real. The world won't pause to let you chase them. It doesn't care about your aspirations or your plan. It won't wait until you feel ready. You have to be ready now. Every day you get out of bed, you have to grind like it's your last chance. Nobody's handed to you. You have to fight for it, work for it, and if you're not willing to put in that work, forget about it. Life is about what you do with those dreams, not how big they are in your head. So stop waiting for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. The time is now. Go after it. 2. The world doesn't owe you a damn thing. You might be thinking that because you've worked hard or because you've had a rough past, the world owes you something. You might be waiting for someone to hand you the keys to the kingdom. Let me be clear, the world doesn't owe you a thing. Not success, not recognition, not happiness, not comfort, nothing. You were not born into a world that will give you anything just because you want it. The sooner you realize that, the better. Life isn't a charity. You're not entitled to anything just because you showed up. You want success, you better work for it. You want peace of mind, you've got to fight for it. Nothing is handed to you on a silver platter. Life only gives back what you're willing to put in. 3. Your biggest enemy is yourself. Let me tell you something, your biggest enemy in life is not your circumstances, not your environment, and certainly not the people who talk behind your back. Your biggest enemy is the person you see in the mirror every morning. It's your fear, your doubts, your insecurities. You are the one holding yourself back. Every time you let fear dictate your decisions, you're defeating yourself. Every time you shy away from something difficult, you're stopping yourself from growing. The only person who can stop you is you. The only person who can push you forward is you. So take a long, hard look at yourself and ask, what am I waiting for? Because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the person staring back at you. 4. Nobody's coming to save you. This is a tough one, but it's the truth. There's no white knight. There's no magic fix. There's no one waiting in the wings to come save you from your struggles. You can't sit back and expect someone else to solve your problems. You've got to save yourself. It's easy to get lost in the idea of someone coming to your rescue. But the reality is this, you are your own. It's up to you to make a change. If you don't like where you are, pick yourself up and start making moves. There are no shortcuts. You have to do the work, put in the effort, and take responsibility for your life. The moment you stop waiting for someone else to fix things is the moment you take control of your destiny. 5. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Let's be real here. Life will bring pain, that's a guarantee. People will hurt you. Things will go wrong. You will experience loss, failure, and disappointment. But listen to me, suffering is optional. Pain is part of the game. It's unavoidable. But how you respond to it, that's where your power lies. You can let pain consume you, hold you back, and make you bitter. Or you can use it as fuel. You can turn that pain into motivation to rise higher, to get stronger, to work harder. The choice is yours. The pain won't stop. Life doesn't care about your comfort, but you can choose whether to let that pain defeat you or whether to use it as a stepping stone to greatness. 6, failure is part of the game. If you're afraid of failure, you're already setting yourself up for defeat. Failure isn't something to be avoided, it's something to be embraced. In fact, if you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Every great success story has a history of failure. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for TV. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. It's a lesson. You learn what not to do and you get better. So don't fear it. Get used to it. Every failure takes you one step closer to success. But it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. And trust me, you will get back up. 7, time waits for no one. Look, time is the one thing you can never get back. It's the most precious resource you have. And it doesn't care how old you are, how many excuses you have, or how long you've been sitting on your dreams. Time moves forward and it doesn't wait for anyone. Every moment you waste is a moment you'll never reclaim. You can't afford to sit around waiting for the right time, the perfect opportunity, or the best conditions. They don't exist. If you want to do something, do it now. Stop procrastinating. Stop letting the clock run out on you. Your dreams, your future, they're all happening right now. So get up, take action, and stop waiting for a sign that's never coming. 8, people won't always support you. Let me tell you something about people. Not everyone is going to cheer for you. Not everyone is going to believe in you. Some people will doubt you, criticize you, and tear you down. And you know what? That's fine. You don't need their support. You don't need anyone's approval to succeed. The only person you need to believe in you is you. If you're waiting for the world to give you validation, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, the world doesn't owe you anything. If you want something, you go out and get it. And if people don't support you, let them. You don't need them. You've got to have faith in your own ability to rise above the doubt and prove them wrong. 9, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Luck is a myth. People talk about luck, but luck doesn't just happen. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. The harder you work, the more opportunities you create for yourself. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. You make your own luck by showing up every day, working harder than anyone else, and seizing every chance you get. There's no such thing as a lucky break. It's all about the work you put in. The more you hustle, the more opportunities you create. And when that big moment comes, you'll be ready because you've been working for it all along. 10, comfort kills. The moment you get comfortable is the moment you stop growing. Comfort is the enemy of progress. It's easy to stay where it's safe, where it's familiar, where you don't have to push yourself. But let me tell you something, comfort kills ambition. Comfort kills hunger. Comfort kills greatness. If you want to grow, you have to step outside that bubble. You have to challenge yourself. You have to do things that scare you, that push you past your limits. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. So stop playing it safe. Get out there, take risks, and start living outside your comfort zone. 11, you are the sum of the people you hang with. You want to know who you really are? Look at the people around you. The people you spend the most time with, those are the people who shape you. They influence your thoughts, your actions, and your outlook on life. If you're surrounded by negative people, people who are content with mediocrity, then guess what? You're going to become just like them. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, who are working towards something bigger, who challenge you to be better. You'll rise to that level. Your circle is everything. If you're serious about your growth, your success, and your future, you've got to cut out the dead weight and surround yourself with people who elevate you. 12. Life is short. You only get one shot at this life, one opportunity to make it count. Don't waste time. Don't waste energy on things that don't matter. Stop living in the past, stop worrying about the future, and start living in the present. Every day is a gift. Every breath you take is a chance to do something meaningful. Life is short and it's moving fast. Don't let it slip away. Go out there and make your mark. Go out there and leave a legacy. You don't have time to waste on regrets, on doubts, on fear. Time is your most valuable asset and you better use it. Here's the truth, folks. Life's tough. It'll beat you down. But you know what? So are you. You have more strength inside you than you can even imagine. But you've got to be willing to fight for it. It's not going to be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. You can sit there, feel sorry for yourself, or you can get up and make something happen. The choice is yours. But remember, your future depends on the decisions you make today. So get up, get out there, and show the world what you're made of. I believe in you. Now believe in yourself.